Well, hey, I'm back again with another one of these video lectures. I wanted to continue to talk to you about families, law, and society. Some of the things that you see is there's times where, like in the case that we saw of this Mary Ellen Wilson, things happen. Parents die, parents get sick, and children are just kind of left in a quandary, and sometimes they end up with strangers, really, foster parents, and it's unfortunate, but I've seen other cases of this where the foster parent was worse than the child being by itself or being orphaned and put in an orphanage. Some foster parents can be sexually abusive, physically abusive, as we saw in Mary Wilson's case, and then on the other hand, there are instances where intact families where there is a parent, father, or mother. In the case of David Pelzer, who was very abusive to him. I've seen cases of that in juvenile court. I think I've mentioned it before. It's very bad. And then there's a third thing I want to talk to you about, which we've been covering. The other two maybe with more emphasis on those, but this idea of modeling. And so there are some families out there, and they say that there is a very small number of families from clear back in the 19th century that were studied in what they call Hell's Kitchen, which is that 5 Points area down in New York City. And these small group of families were engaged in all kinds of crimes, from murder, robbery, rape, theft, burglary, basically you name it. And so this was passed from grandfather to son to grandson and on down through the generations for like over 100 years, where the family, just the family business, if you will, was crime. And so this is another negative aspect of families and children. And so it's difficult to figure out what's the best way to deal with this. We have so many children of abuse, neglect, and then we also have the children that are being taught to be criminals. These are all dimensions of this class and things that we continue to study. Well, I hope that you're enjoying these, and I can kind of give you a few tips on what to look for. We'll be back with more of these as soon as possible. Thanks a lot.